Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to my December back garden tour. Jason and I just filmed our December front garden tour and now we're heading to the backyard. It is very cold for us Californians. I feel like my nose is pink because I am freezing, but I have my snow jacket on and Jason's all bundled up too, so I think we'll be okay. So come on back into the secret garden. The secret garden is looking really good this time of year. The coral bark maples are starting to they change color and they're starting to lose their leaves, and we are starting to see all the coral bark on them, which is one of the great things about these maple trees, and that is why I just absolutely love them here. I think that they look so pretty, and they look so pretty with the shutters and the window boxes in the background. I'm just so happy with this area, aren't you?
Oh yeah, this has been a huge upgrade.
It looks so good, and it feels weird to be like, I don't really have much to do in this area because everything's looking good.
The shutters were a big win. You did good on those.
I know. I want to put those on the back too.
Oh yeah?
The windows in the back. Don't you think that'll look good?
I think
our,
it would, yeah.
Our bedroom window and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I need to fill this up. It's so funny. Our drip irrigation isn't going as often.
Oh yeah.
And the fountain is hooked up to drip, and our drip only goes twice a week now at this time of year. So it's not getting filled up, so I got to do that. I got to remember to do that.
Monty still drinks out of it.
That's Monty's watering bowl. That's why it runs out so quickly.
I know. Like, he has plenty of water inside, but he prefers this, so.
I know. And he drinks out of it every single time I press record. He starts drinking out of it. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
in
his
videos?
funny.
I'm like, dude, come on. So anyway, everything is looking really, really good. It's so funny. I'm starting to see a lot of growth right now. And I think that it's just gotten through the sleep portion, and we're really starting to get into the creep portion, which has been really exciting. Like, even this bower vine is starting to flush out and fill out, and it's just everything is looking so good for this time of year. Really, really pretty. So come on back into the backyard. I talked a little bit about this in the front garden tour, but Jason and I have decided that we are going to be focusing on the backyard for 2026. So Michael Glassman taught us a very important lesson for redoing your entire garden is you need to focus on one area at a time. When we first moved in here, probably, what would you say, the first 6 months, we were all over the place?
Yeah.
Say it was 6 months?
That's pretty true. Yeah.
I mean, I was back here, I was up there, I was over here, and it made it feel like I wasn't getting any progress. I wasn't getting anywhere because I was so spread out. And he told me that I needed to focus on one area of my garden at a time. So our first year I focused on the orchard garden bed. The second year I focused on the center island. That was this year, 2025. Made all the difference in the world having that center island done. And now I think we've decided that we want to focus on the backyard, right? The backyard, we just don't use it as much, and I think it's because we haven't really focused on it too much. We haven't really done much to it, and I think that there's a lot of things that we can do to it to make it really, really usable for us. The first thing that we're going to do is over here along the fence and wrapped around behind the greenhouse, we're going to be adding evergreen trees as kind of like a living fence. And I haven't 100% decided on which tree I want to do. I think I've decided, but I need to do a little bit more research, but hopefully that can get done pretty soon coming up here. I don't know if you knew that, Jason. That's on my list of...
Yeah, you talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like sometimes I say things and I'm like, oh, did you know? I'm going to buy 25, 30 trees or something like that. But yeah, so that's the plan. And then we'll plant those and get those started growing. And I think that will soften things up quite a bit back here, and that will be really nice. The raised beds back here, they're looking good. I have my sweet peas growing. They're starting to look good. Oh, I have to show you. Come see what I'm really good at growing. I am really amazing at growing broccoli flowers. I'm like the best at growing
You're
broccoli.
Always
flowers.
So hard on yourself.
Look at how good I am at growing these. And then they bolted, they started blooming, and I was like, well, they're beautiful, and the pollinators love them, and they're gorgeous, and I would rather have that than have the broccoli. that terrible? I just need to give up on vegetables. I say this every year. But anyway, the broccoli flowers look really, really good. They look gorgeous. And then behind them, we have these 2 beds right here that I planted all of my fancy ranunculus in. And I was really happy to get those in, because these I actually pulled from last year and saved them from last year. And I spent quite a bit of money on these ranunculus. They were not cheap. They were really nice, big corms, and the ranunculus showed. It really showed when
they're really pretty.
Weren't they gorgeous? Yeah, they were really beautiful. So I planted them here, and then Jason hooked them up to drip. So they're all hooked up to drip and ready to go. And I'm really excited for them to start blooming, because they're one of the earliest blooms that we have during the spring. So I think that will be really, really fun. And then coming back here, we still have our moon garden a little bit.
Sort of.
Did you hear the Pantone color of the year?
Yeah.
It's white.
Yeah, I know. It was like, what, a cloud something?
It's cloud
something?
white or something
I was like
that. And I'm
that's
like,
white.
well, I'm on trend. My dahlia's back there. But, it's so funny. I get why they did it. It's really, really funny though. But that, like, as soon as they said that, I was like, okay, well then I guess I'm leaving my moon garden in for another year for sure. Right? Because a lot of times people will plant, a garden that's the color of the year and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, people will like go all out, and they'll plant like a whole area and post it on social media.
That whole color of the year thing is funny. I don't really understand it. I just saw a headline about it, and I was like, okay.
I think it's just fun. It's just like, what's the trend and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I'm on trend. Can't help myself.
That's so cool.
But I do need to cut a lot of this stuff back. It's kind of, coming to the end and all that kind of stuff. Hold on. I have to say, you're a good boy. You're not barking at them. Good boy. That's a good boy. So our back neighbors' dogs are, they're territorial, I would say. They like to bark at Monty, and Monty likes to bark back. And we always want to say good boy to him when he doesn't engage.
He doesn't engage, yeah.
I guess I should say. And it's so funny because one time one of the dogs somehow got in our yard. I don't even know. And like, no barking, tail between its legs, like so scared. And Monty like ran away from it. I'm like, you guys are wusses. Like, you're all bark. So coming into the greenhouse is looking good. I've been so focused on garden cleanup though this month. I haven't done a lot of stuff in the greenhouse, but I'm really excited for January, because January I'm going to start really focusing on the greenhouse. And we have a lot of rain in our forecast. I hope we need some rain.
Yeah, we've had hardly any rain. It's been
no rain.
Cold and gray and cloudy, but no rain.
No rain.
Yeah.
But everything stayed like with a layer of drizzle on it, but not like we still had to run the drip irrigation. It's been weird. But I think that once it starts raining, I'll be hanging out in the greenhouse a lot more and be doing a lot more stuff in my greenhouse. So, but lately I've just been like all garden cleanup, doing a ton of garden cleanup. And as you can see, the evidence of that over here.
This is getting big.
This is huge. What? And this isn't even all of it. So this is my Hugelmound. My compost pile, I guess I should say. I decided that I wanted to do a berm right here that I'm going to plant in to block out our well. What do you call this thing?
Water tank.
Our well water tank, right? And I thought, okay, well, I'll do the Hugelmound method because I need a place to put all of our extra green waste because we have so much of it. And here you can see how much of it we actually have. And this isn't even all of it, right? We still have so much more. And we've been putting stuff in the other compost pile. And we've been putting stuff in our organics waste bin.
Yep.
So we have tons of green waste. And so I think the best thing to do is throw it in a pile back here. And then we have all of those wood chips in the front yard. And we're going to put wood chips over this and then let it gradually break down and eventually just plant in it. And of course, it's going to sink down as it all breaks down. But we'll just be able to keep adding more and more. So it just seems like a really great solution, maybe unsightly right now.
It's not the prettiest thing.
Not the prettiest thing, but I think it's really interesting to see how much green waste we're going through. I really need to bug the neighbors because our neighbors have goats. I want to ask them. I don't know how much, because I'm not going to separate out the things that aren't good for goats and are good for goats. You know what I mean? So
I wonder how much is actually not good for goats. I feel like they eat everything.
I don't know. We have to ask them.
Yeah.
We'll ask them.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't that be great if we could just...
That would be awesome. You just throw it over the fence.
It over the fence.
If we could, get rid of it and make the goats happy, that would be a win-win.
Save them money so they don't have to buy as much, hay, especially this time of year. I should leave a note in their mailbox or something. We haven't actually officially met them. No, you met them.
I met them briefly one time.
When the goats got out.
Yeah.
What are we doing? So, do you want to talk about the office?
What about?
The no power?
Oh, I don't know what there's to talk about. We just have to call an electrician because I can't figure it out.
So I was working in my office, my beautiful office that I just renovated. It's so nice, you guys. I love sitting out there and working out there, but it's been cold. And I don't have a heater in there. So I bring a space heater in there, and Jason put lights all around the office. So we had the lights going, and I had the space heater, and I had 2 computers, and I had my grow lights. And I think it was like flickering, and I was like, oh no. And I thought it was just a fuse, right? Like I blew a fuse or something like that, but no. I did something else.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you thought it was I did the GFCI thing.
Yeah, I thought it was that, but it wasn't that because I replaced it and then it's still not.
Yeah.
But I don't understand because there's power to it, but nothing.
We just need an electrician to come.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I haven't had my office for a couple days because Jason thought he was going to be able to fix it, and no.
Yeah, I tried today and it was like, oh no. Okay.
And I was like, you sure? You sure? You sure you don't want to just call an electrician? But I appreciate you trying. All right, coming over here, I want to show off the hanging baskets that have my mangave over here. So we ended up pulling all the annuals that were pulling the annuals that were around this mangave. I love the mangave without anything around it. I don't think I want to plant anything other than the creeping Dichondra Silver Falls this next year because I just love the structure of it. I feel like these mangave are kind of getting a little long in the tooth, right? And I might need to replace them. But I just think they look so good and so interesting all cleaned up like that. Before we had Supertunia Vista Jazzberry hanging in them, and it was a lot.
It was pretty, but then it does get kind of overwhelming, I think.
I just think they look so good. I don't know. Maybe it's just that time of year. I want everything to be cleaned up. You know what I mean? So let me bring you guys over here, and you can see the Vigo beds. The Vigo beds are looking really, really good. They need to be filled out. I ended up taking out the lettuce. I had romaine growing here. I ended up just taking it out. I'm just not in the mood for veggies right now. I am in the mood for flowers, and you can see the Victorian Lady flowering maple is just looking so good on these Vigo arches. They just look so good. when you plant something and you're like, that's the spot. Like, that's the spot.
That thing is giant.
It's giant. It's massive. I got to come in here and I got to prune it and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just so happy with it. It just looks so good. And I don't know what I'm doing at planting shrubs and perennials in my Vigo beds that are supposed to be for veggies but that's okay. These two I can keep switching out and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things that I'm dealing with here in this Vigo bed area is the drainage is definitely an issue. I put mulch down to cover this concrete paver thing that we have, and we do have a drainage right here, and it's not blocked, but the mulch is holding on to all the water that's coming out of the Vigo beds when we water them. So it's kind of like I'm walking.
Yeah, it's very moist.
Very moist here, yeah. So I think I'm going to pull all of this mulch and replace it with rock or gravel, which is originally what I wanted to do in the first place, is have gravel in this area. So that's something that's on my list that I definitely want to take care of soon in this season for sure. Definitely for sure. And then let me bring you all over here. You all can see I don't love my fall plantings here. They're pretty, like the Kushia is blooming and it's looking beautiful, but I just really want some more color. So I'm really looking forward to pulling these and putting like primrose in or cyclamen or some cool season annual or something, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm biased. I like that plant.
You do.
It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm surprised the coleus is still looking good.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like,
yeah.
I guess it's been cold, but it hasn't been below 43, I would say. Right? And
I don't think it's been, well, maybe at night a little bit, but barely.
Yeah. It hasn't been in the 30s,
no,
right?
It hasn't. We haven't had anything in the 30s.
You want to hear two Californians complain. Get to the 30s and we'll all be freaking out. But yeah, so it's funny. I'm sure I don't have much time for these, but I'm going to take them out and put some cool season annuals in there, which I think would look really good. I want to show you guys this area over here. I think we showed this to you guys before, but this is kind of a work in progress. This is eventually going to be my garden center, and not really like that. It's just going to be my plant storage area, and I'm really happy with it because it finally is getting a spot that I can put all these extra plants that I have. I get, a lot of really great, amazing plants, and I have a habit of buying plants and not having a place to put them yet. So I end up with a lot of plants, right? And I feel like this is going to be a really great spot for it. I want to put, like shelves or racks or something over here, and I could put all my pot storage. And eventually I want to put something here to kind of block it. But this is going to be a really, really functional area, which is I think is so important. And having been here for 3 years,
yeah.
Have we hit? We're in our third year, I would say. Having been here and lived here for 3 years, we're really starting to figure out, okay, we need this, or we need a spot for this, or we need a spot for this. And it's been so nice to actually really focus on getting spots like that and getting our house figured out, even like inside our house, getting our house figured out, exactly what we want to do and how we want to use the place. And that's kind of how I feel about this area. It's still a work in progress. I'm going to be building some more plant tables and then, really like doing it up and all that kind of stuff and hopefully making it look cute. But this is going to be my garden center. I'm going to call it my garden center. I wanted to show off our October Glory maple. It's losing all its leaves now. It put on a beautiful show, as is the Chinese pistache behind it.
That tree is so awesome. It's so pretty.
I love it. I love that tree. We were so lucky to inherit that tree.
It's so ironic that was, for the longest time, the tree you always talked about that you wanted one. And then we bought this place, moved in, never even realized that was
it's
that
like
tree.
We didn't even focus on
right?
You know why? Because I was focused on the olive trees.
Yeah.
Because the olive trees are so beautiful. But this massive Chinese pistache is just stunning. Yeah. I just love it. Well, I wanted to point out the October Glory maple right here because this guy's getting a friend in just like a couple days, like a week or so. The arborist is coming and bringing a really, really big one of these to match the height. And this thing has grown, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 feet or something like that since we planted it.
You're right. I hadn't realized it, but that's...
Can you believe how much it grew?
Really...
Like, I could basically touch the top.
Yeah,
you're
right.
Mean?
I did not even think of that.
Yeah,
yep.
So I got worried because I finally decided I wanted to put a partner over here to mimic the symmetry that's going on in this back garden. And I just thought, well, I can't plant the same size I planted here because it's going to consistently be behind. So I hired the arborist to come and plant a big one so that it could hopefully match. I think it'll still be a little behind this one, but at least it'll match. So you guys can see there's nothing here right now, and hopefully in the next week or so after you guys see this, it should be there. I shouldn't say week or so because I should say we are taking next week off for the holidays. We're taking Monday through Friday, and then we'll be back on December 29th for the 2026 season, which is really, really exciting. So yeah, so I just wanted to say a Merry Christmas to all of you. If you celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. This was such a great year for us. We had a lot of changes this year, right? Like you going back to work.
It's kind of a big one.
That was a big one. It's a good thing though, because you got to do what makes you happy. So I totally get it. But yeah, it's been a really, really great year. So I'm talking like it's the end of the year. It's just It's just Christmas. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday season with your friends and your family. Thank you so much for being here with us. I really, really appreciate you all watching and your sweet comments and you guys supporting us and, you know, cheering us on. It's just been so wonderful. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.